Yo les potes, c'est Charles du Gaming.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's LaBelle lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz is saving him.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, nasty impact. Hooked up.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
The champion into the cover.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Not yet. I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to the champion into the cover? And he gets the shoulder up.
Nice kick out.
Nailed it.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight. Oh boy, he is rolling. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed the Nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main...
I think this is the beginning of the end.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's harsh impact.
Oh, it's over. Talk about impact, Cole.
Could have a stiff neck for a while. The Miz is calling for it.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Takes him down in a major way, too.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what is
going for the cover?
And a quick kick out from The Miz.
Too early in the match to end it. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Keep your eye on this one.
Incoming. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? That The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my bro.
You on NXT?
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
He wants to do this in the ring. Dodges a bullet there.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Suplex. Is he going to do it?
Crashing down the hard way.
Ooh!
And it's Bryan showing some agility. Oh boy, he is rolling. And it's Bryan showing some agility. Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Oh, man.
No!
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry. Boom!
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Oh, man, that hurt the back. Spine rattling. Ooh, that'll mess up your shoulder. Watch it. Miz.
Ooh, what impact. That should do it. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
And now that one's countered.
Wow, that was impressive, Michael.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Boom, what impact. Oh, shoulder breaker.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal. He wants to do this in the ring.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, the reversal by The Miz.
Oh, trying to dislocate the shoulder. And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy it drains to pull off.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
Beautiful technique. And a drop kick.
Oh, great height. The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Looks like the second time's going to be the charm here.
He's not going to like this. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap? We might have a new champion here, guys. I think Daniel Bryan just secured this match.
Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Oh. Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
That might be the end of Daniel Bryan tonight.
Counter here. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Dan, you've got to believe this one's over.
Now it's time to capitalize.
The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
Here we go. Daniel Bryan is in position. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Vertical suplex.
Nice. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's looking at it. Is he done? Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
Jarring impact.
Nasty one right to the chest.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
The yes lock. The yes lock is applied.
What a comeback.
The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
He's playing with him now. Nice takedown again. Oh, nice takedown. Looking to lock it in. LaBelle lock. The LaBelle lock is in.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan.
Oh, ooh, what a knee lift.
Somebody better check his nose. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal. The Miz is looking to end this. When this guy's on, look out. Is he done?
C'est génial les gars, je peux tout recommencer encore une fois, j'en ai marre.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a
Bon, les gars,
submission
j'en ai
match
marre
on
là,
Raw,
je me
and he made Miz tap faster than a
Martin
heavy metal
Luther
drummer.
comme d'habitude.
If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz is saving himself. Ooh, what impact. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, shoulder breaker. Harsh impact. Elbow drop. Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on. Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom, what a kick.
Uh-oh. Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue doing that show. What kind of weirdo would ever take advice from Daniel Bryan? That would be like a young announcer learning from you, Byron. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
So, look at this.
Painful attack focused on the chest. Missile drop kick finds its mark.
This might be it. Oh, my. Oh, shoulder breaker.
The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that dangerous label lock.
I don't want to negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Look at this. Miz.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that the Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
He's flipped the switch. We got to cover. Boom. And he doesn't stay down for long.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Goodness, that hurt the shoulder. The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and the Miz's old tag partners? Just like watch it, Miz.
Great effort, but he'd better save it.
That'll do some serious damage.
Here's his chance to win this.
He's looking for the win. And he kicks out.
Too soon.
The Miz is calling for it. Daniel Bryan counter here. Look at this. Miz. We've seen this before. Is he done? Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan.
Drop kick hits the mark. Daniel Bryan offering some American and Japanese flavor right here.
Nailed it. Setting him up in position here on the second. DDT.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Oof. Irish whip. Bang! Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Boom, what impact.
Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
Ouah! Mec, j'en ai marre. Mise de mes couilles.
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
Daniel Bryan gave it his all.
Les gars, on retente. Je ne quitterai pas cette vidéo jusqu'au moment où je ne réussirai pas.
Look at the Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's LaBelle Lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Beautiful technique.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
He wants no part of the outside.
You gotta believe this one's over.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. The guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT.
Right to the chest.
Assault on the lower back.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
Targeting the chest, very effective.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Oof, kick finds it.
I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? That The Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the...
The shoulders are down.
DDT.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily. Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked. Nailed it. Boom!
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Took him out at the knee. Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months.
Here he goes.
The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign.
Talk about dismantling your opponent. There it is. That might be the
penny predicament.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
And there's a kick out at one.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Daniel Bryan will destroy your face.
He might just win this thing right here.
The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Whoa!
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Elbow finds its mark.
The champion into the cover.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
And Daniel Bryan avoids the early pin.
Not even close.
Calls the pin off with a rope break.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet.
And see, skull-crushing finale.
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael.
Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Ooh! Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Les gars, je stresse.
He's flipped a switch, that's for sure. And it's Bryan showing some agility. Elbow drop, big time.
Boom, what impact. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Oof. Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here?
Here's the pin, title on the line. 2, 3.
Quoi? Mais j'étais dessus, la fille.
Yes, The Miz wins. The Miz wins. That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The
Oh, j'étais dedans.
Miz.
Fait rager ce jeu.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Harsh impact. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Drop kick.
It hits the mark.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Oh, jeez.
Take all the wind out of you. Oh, nasty impact.
Big elbow.
Pourquoi il me propose pas
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your
le
elbow.
skill, là?
You gotta believe this one's over.
Hooked up.
Mais what?
Oh, a shin breaker.
Try walking after that one. Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record.
Got the shoulders down. And the kick out.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Boom! What a kick.
Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Ooh, what impact.
Beautiful technique. The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan. How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat?
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed the Nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
He stalked his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight? The NXT winner earned.
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future. I don't know why anyone's
Shoulders on the mat.
Going to the top, high risk.
Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Too early in the match to end it.
Bryan is not playing right now.
Great effort, but he better save something.
Oh, God, that
c'est
hurt.
terminé pour moi.
Nobody does it quite like him.
The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and the Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Drop kick with precision. Ooh, what impact. Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Vicious strike.
Uh-oh.
Ooh! Boom! Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner. The slam! Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those. And it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan, who everyone expects to get the red carpet.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short?
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Beautiful technique. You gotta believe this one's over.
Harsh impact.
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. There's a pin now.
And Daniel Bryan kicks out.
How'd he do that? Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
The champion into the cover. You're not going to win any matches that easily.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
Oof. Oh, he turns it around. What a clothesline. Ouch. He's in trouble. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey. Got him at the S-lock.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
But now, can Bryan make the most of it?
Quoi, ça Gros, il a rebreak au mauvais moment.
Look at Daniel Bryan strutting his stuff all over.
Looking for the finish.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
Là, il peut pas
The
rebreak.
yes lock! The yes lock is applied!
But can he follow up here? All that's left now is for Daniel Bryan to finish this.
Oh, that could have been it.
Quoi, d'où ça
Could've been,
rebreak,
but it
Mix, la daronne.
wasn't. We have plenty of match still to go.
Boom, what impact.
Quoi, mec, c'est quoi son retour?
Gets out of the way of that one. What a strike. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Setting him up in position here on the second.
Up and down.
The Miz is, nasty impact.
Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
Nailed it.
gotta like the champ's chances now. That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
Oh, you're just asking to get the score. He did it!
Oh non, culé! Espèce d'enculé!
The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE as a protege of reality star The Miz on NXT.
Miz and Daniel Bryan were teammates in name only. You know, some NXT pairings, like myself and Dolph Ziggler, had excellent pro-rookie relationships. Miz and Bryan, however, hated each other from the very start.
This might be it.
Oh my, devastating elbow.
Nailed it. Harsh impact.
Big.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Boom, what impact. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
Uh-oh. He's going for it all.
Quoi?
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Going all the way up. Look at this.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your...
And the champ kicks out.
Too soon.
What a stomp.
Good grief. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Byron, you really kicked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment. Drop kick.
Beautiful. He's back in control here.
Wisely bringing the action back into the ring.
Oh, what a slam. Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please. Here it comes. Neck breaker. His shoulders are down.
And Daniel Bryan avoids the early pin.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Boom!
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight again?
Will this be enough? And that was only a 1.
Still too fresh.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank. Drop kick!
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
He knows he's in trouble. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Oh non, c'est terminé.
Skull-crushing finale. Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
Non, j'en ai pas.
Here's the cover.
Gros, j'en ai marre.
The Miz wins! The Miz wins!
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
Daniel Bryan gets... But The Miz...
Putain, en plus, je me suis fait mal au genou. Eh mais attends, j'ai terminé ça.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen for Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud. Ooh! Lariat! Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy in a birthday party hat. Pretty fabulous.
Cole, I was reaching out to get R-Truth help for his imaginary delusion, but you're here enabling self-destructive behavior. We know what having imaginary friends well into adulthood can do to a person. We've seen what it's done to Saxton.
Well, I would have to refute that, okay? I'm a well-adjusted adult gentleman with many real-world friends, too. Thank you very much. Well, if you're a believer in anger management therapy, then Dr. Shelby has done a great job with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Well, what if I'm not a believer in anger management therapy? Mind you, therapy from some quack doctor that I'm pretty sure was certified on the internet, if at all.
Well, Corey, they are out here trying to work together right now. This is at least some testament to how much of an impact anger management has helped.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress.
Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker.
Vicious attack. He's a spinning ball of energy.
He's got the shoulders down.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
Kane gets tagged in.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these Yes Chants are becoming bilingual.
Oh, very cute, Cole.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This might be it. Oh, my. Leg drop. Guys from the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw. They can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never...
Kane. Is he done? No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Well, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
We touched on how much is going through.
Well, here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble.
The Champs are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging onto the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
It knocks Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champion.
Oh, my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan who can't stand each other, but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right? And look at this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
Well, it's both of them, Byron.
This is going to be interesting to watch.
There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, watch out!
Ah! The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Not even close.
Kick! Oh, a flying forearm!
On the mark. Shot block.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, an elbow drop!
Oh, it's a piercing elbow. I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere.
We saw Team Hell No dissolve last week on Raw as both Kane and Daniel Bryan turned their sights towards the WWE Championship.
Step one in that process is beating Randy Orton. Defeating a guy of Orton's stature puts you near the front of the line for title opportunities.
Going back to Kane and Daniel Bryan's breakup, it seemed cordial, but their paths could easily cross again if one of them attains the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that reminds me, Michael. Team Hell No didn't officially hug it out when they broke up. Things could be bad between Kane and Bryan.
He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade on his resume in the form of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Corey, you're not kidding. Orton has held the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship. He's won the Royal Rumble and has been WWE Champion 9 times.
Orton's starting to falter a bit, and you can tell it's starting to frustrate the Viper.
A street fight should be Orton's forte, but he's facing an extremely motivated Daniel Bryan.
We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume too, as he's won Money in the Bank.
Ooh, what impact.
Can he finish the job?
A street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in a Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time.
All the weapons we'll see Bryan and Orton sling tonight is just a prelude to the unforgiving steel ladders at play in a Money in the Bank match.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts. Oh boy, he is rolling.
No, reverses it. We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made a good call here tonight.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Yeah, Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the Viper here tonight.
Oh my goodness! We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count-out, DQ, or an injury in this match. One of these guys is going to be pinned or submitted at the conclusion of this street fight.
Incredible!
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Incredible!
There was a lot of force behind that one.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are two guys you don't want to lose, especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Saxton, you were blathering about these guys being respectful, and I got to dispute you. Orton's done some despicable things to get ahead, and Bryan certainly wasn't respectful when he cashed in Money in the Bank on the Big Show. You do what you can to get ahead in this industry.
Corey, that's all in the past. The WWE Universe loves both these guys because they're all about competition, not cheating. I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and Sheamus take on the Shield at WrestleMania. That match ended with Big Show punching out. He wants it one more time.
Beautiful technique.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
You two gentlemen mentioned Orton's bad luck with tag partners. After Big Show's betrayal, Sheamus and Orton couldn't get along.
The yes lock is in.
Wow.
The yes lock is in.
Unreal.
Locks in. What's Randy Orton going to do?
Will the Viper tap out?
Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because this is a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Oh!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
It's all perfectly legal.
You will find absolutely, oh my gosh, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down.
Oh.
Orton kicks out. Now and a kick by Daniel Bryan, and now kendo stick in hand. And Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Ooh, what an up. Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
When this guy's on, look out. Using the elbow as a weapon.
Oh, takes him down in a major way, too.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Looking at it here. You gotta believe this one's over. Daniel Bryan using the kendo stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out.
What a win for Daniel Bryan.
Career-defining win for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with one of the biggest victories of his career.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a physically grueling battle between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, and boy, did Bryan earn this.
Gotta give it up to him. Gotta give it up to Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's going to be feeling the effects of this one for some time.
Oh, hold on.
Orton offering a sign of respect.
That's what you love to see. Two great superstars, two great warriors displaying their mutual respect for each other.
Me dis pas qu'après il nous reste un match, c'est la fin du match showcase.
Kofi Kingston and that nutbag R-Truth.
Saxton, get out from under the table.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 432 pounds, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth.
You know what you and R-Truth have in common?
What's that?
He has an imaginary friend, you have an imaginary girlfriend.
Who doesn't have a little Jimmy? Come on, man. He looks great tonight.
Are you kidding me?
No?
You need to see a professional, Saxton.
R-Truth and Kofi Kingston have an incredible chemistry. So much fun to watch.
Neither of these guys are the brightest stars in the sky, Saxton.
WWE's Apex Predator.
And his partner from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, it's hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Axe handle finds its target.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Clothesline. Elbow drop with authority. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He wants to do this in the ring.
Oh, perfect kick.
The end may be near. R-Truth starting to stall a bit here.
It looks to me like he's really trying to carry this team on his back, which really isn't necessary, considering he has a very capable partner.
Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
While I personally think R-Truth is one of the worst rappers in the history of music, his offense in the ring is no joke. An opponent has to be ready for Truth to try and land his high-speed offense as soon as the bell rings.
There's the tag. I don't think this is going to be good, Corey.
One of the things, and Corey, you mentioned this earlier, that a superstar has to be cautious of is when they're in there against R-Truth and Truth tries to immediately land his high-speed, high-impact offense.
R-Truth loves having fun in that ring, but you better believe that when it comes to perfecting an offensive arsenal, R-Truth is all business. So an opponent better be ready for Truth to bring it as soon as that bell rings.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Oh, nasty impact. Sharp knee.
We might just see it here. And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
You gotta believe this one's over. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, what a kick.
This is not exactly the area you want to be in.
Took him out at the knee.
Oh, man, right across the chest. Body on body.
Wow.
Victory is on the horizon. Oh, what a chop block. Looks like trouble in paradise. But he's got to capitalize now.
But now, can Kingston make the most of this?
He's going for the pin. And he kicks out.
He just powered. Oh, my. Kofi Kingston is in position.
This might not have been a wise move for him here, Michael.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Irish whip.
Nailed it.
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in. Oh, going for it. Going for it.
The no lock is in.
Nice.
Shut it down.
I don't know how much he fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
Irish whip. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, nasty impact.
Sunset flip.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate must have that continuity where they're a well-oiled machine inside the ring. I'm talking about classic techniques like cutting the ring in.
Here we go. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Look at Kofi Kingston getting ready here, people.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Is he done? He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual. And now, one more time.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed.
Oh, damage to the body.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Shot block.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Trouble in paradise. This one's over, guys.
I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a...
Here he goes. Is he done? Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Kofi Kingston's looking to finish. Is he done? How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. Here comes Arch Face Plant.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Shoulders on the mat. The pin's broken up. The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
He can crank it up whenever the move strikes him.
Here it comes, Michael. Oh, that's what's up. This one is over.
The yes lock is in. Wow. The yes lock is in.
Unreal. Oh, going for it. Going for it.
The no lock is in. But can he follow up here?
Oh, man, what a hit. He's got him covered. 1, 2. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
And the match continues. Slam down hard.
R-Truth seems to be really worn out.
It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys. This one could go either way, guys. It might just come down to which superstar is the next to make a mistake.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
What a strike. Oh, goes down hard. Oh, he's such a tough target.
What?
An amazing match so far.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh, no. RKO!
That just happened.
He goes for the cover. Kofi Kingston sees the chance to go aerial. Now, that's an impressive tag team victory.
J'arrive!
We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while. That's the kind of match that makes me proud to be here at ringside. Action from the opening bell and a finish people won't soon forget. Tough to top that one, folks. We were lucky to...